More protests are planned across the nation today, and many are wondering what's being done here in Connecticut to protect peaceful demonstrators and our communities. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Eva Zamaris joins us live now from the State Armory in Hartford. Eva, how is the state working on this?
Good morning to you, Nicole. They are constantly monitoring the situation, and Governor Ned Lamont says they will adjust as needed. Now, we have learned from law enforcement some of the problems and destruction that we've seen in other states actually stem from people who aren't even from there. Now, for more than a week, demonstrations have been held all across the country. People in communities everywhere are banding together in the name of George Floyd, who was killed at the hands of a now former Minneapolis police officer. While many of these demonstrations are peaceful, some of these demonstrations have turned destructive. Windows and displays have been smashed, stores have been broken into, and fights have erupted. Now, here in Connecticut, we have learned from local law enforcement that the keys to ensuring everyone's safety includes utilizing technology and community engagement. They're also looking to identify people who might be coming from out of state just to cause harm. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump appears to be backing off his threat to deploy troops to states in order to quell protests. Yesterday, Governor Ned Lamont revealed that the president called on Connecticut to send some of our guardsmen and women down to D.C.
I think we have responded right now that our guard is very busy doing the COVID-related work I mentioned earlier, on standby as needed as we think about what's happening here in the state.
And Nicole, as you mentioned, more demonstrations are expected all across the country today. And this morning, a funeral procession with an empty casket and a hearse will be held to remember the men and women who tragically died at the hands of police. That's happening here in the greater Hartford area. It will actually be ending by the state capitol today. We have much more information on that right on our Channel 3 app, and I will have much more on this story coming up in our next half hour. Live in Hartford this morning, I'm Eva Zamaris, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.